Hello everyone and welcome to the Sports Update. The 2021-2022 high school sports season has come to an end as our spring sports fell short in their tournament runs. Softball started off their tournament by traveling to Wilmington last Saturday. The girls had a great performance, coming away with the 11-2 win and advancing to the round of 32. Then, just 2 days later, on Monday, they traveled one town over to take on rival Walpole. The girls jumped out early when Sam Rose's hit scored Kaylee Reed to take the 1-0 lead. From there, it was all Timberwolves. Big hits and great pitching helped Walpole take the 9-1 win. And just a few hours later on Monday night, baseball hosted their first tournament game against Neshoba Regional at Balch Field. It took just the third batter of the game for the Mustangs to get on the board when Jack Cropper laced a triple into the right center gap, scoring George Tolman. Norwood would extend their lead to 2-0 in the first, but Neshoba showed some fight, scoring 3 of their own in the second inning to take the 3-2 lead. Then in the third, the Mustangs would take back the lead, scoring 4 runs in the inning. Some big hits by Sean Dittmeyer and Jonathan Demaray would give them the 6-3 lead. Demaray, the Mustangs starting pitcher, would take that momentum onto the mound, and he would get stronger and stronger as the game went on. Some timely strikeouts and big plays in the field by his teammates would help secure the 7-3 win. We had a chance to talk to the winning pitcher after the game.
You know, take us through that. You guys find yourself down a little early, and yet, you just as a pitcher seem to get stronger as the game went along. How do you feel that, personally, you were able to do that tonight?
Well, we got great leadership on the team. We're always fighting, and whenever we need a run, we know we can count on some guys.
Through the power of the replay here, we could tell that was a foul ball.
It wasn't even close.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close.
Yeah. And then the way you were able to then, kind of come back and strike that guy out looking, that seemed to be kind of a game changer for Neshoba. But did you get a sense that after that was overturned, as it were, that they just kind of seemed to lose a little bit of any sort of momentum that they had?
Yeah, well, their momentum was at its highest point then, and it just got shot down by a clear foul ball.
That's right.
Now, on some of the replays we saw that outside corner was not being called.
Oh, yeah, that second to last pitch?
Yeah.
Right down Broadway.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So you guys are waiting on the winner of Holliston and Hopkinton, right? Now, obviously, both squads you've seen before. Not that you might have a preference, doesn't really probably matter, but if you had to pick somebody that you'd want to face in the next round, do you really care?
No, we'll take anyone.
There you go. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Listen, a fantastic job, not only, again, on the hill tonight, but, with the bat, some timely hits, by everybody, including yourself there, to kind of help yourself out, driving in a couple. But really a great season, and looks like a great start here to the playoff push.
Thank you. We're here to stay.
All right.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations. Great job.
Thank you.
Then on Tuesday, both lacrosse teams were off to Dedham High School because of the reconstruction of the Norwood High School track and turf. The girls played the first half of the doubleheader when they took on Melrose. It was a back-and-forth game as both teams traded goals, but as the first half rolled down, Melrose was able to net a few unanswered and took the 10-6 lead. In the second half, the Mustangs would show some fight and close the gap to 3 goals, but Melrose proved to be too much to handle and came away with the 16-12 win. Then the second half of the doubleheader saw the Deadwood boys take on the Spy Ponders of Arlington. The 31 and 32 ranked teams were set for a close matchup, and close it was early. Both teams traded goals, and it was looking to be a 3-3 tie going into the end of the first until this last-minute play.
And now number 22 for Norwood is Kevin Sopel. 4 seconds left. He'll dish one that one off. The shot goes in with 1 second left in the quarter. It's Richie Carroll.
From there on out, it was the Jack Curran and Deadwood defense show, only allowing 2 more goals for the remaining 3 quarters. Their smothering defense would propel their offense, who netted 12 goals in the 12-5 win. On Wednesday, the baseball team had their round of 16 matchup, this time against familiar foe in Hopkinton. It was an instant classic as both pitchers and team defense shined. Jack Cropper had a total of 9 Ks for the Mustangs. Both teams failed to score any runs in regulation, so it was off to extra innings with the score knotted at 0. In the 9th, when the Mustangs failed to score, Hopkinton was able to get a base runner on, and then a sacrifice bunt moved the runner to second. A walk would put the runners at first and second for the Hillers for Joseph Carrazza.
Swung on and put into the right field. It's Cardino's going to come home, and the throw is not in time. And we have a walk-off single here Joseph Carrazza, the junior for the Hillers, wins it.
And the final team standing for the Mustangs played Thursday night as the Deadwood Boys traveled north to take on the number 2 seeded Lincoln Sudbury. From the get-go, it was going to prove to be a tough matchup for Deadwood. At half, they found themselves down by a score of 16-1, and in the second half, they were able to slow the scoring, but the inaugural co-op season came to an end by a score of 20-3. Congrats to all the athletes, not only in the spring, but all 3 seasons on this incredible year. It is one that we won't soon forget.